So how fast did that solve look? Well, someone who has decent look ahead doesn't turn very fast and does no full OLL and PLL, maybe about 15 to 17 seconds. So actually that solve was about 12 or 13 seconds. And here's another one. So if you average faster than that, that might seem reasonable. But if you average slower, specifically maybe around 15 or 16, you might think that looked just like the same speed as your solves. Now, when I averaged about 12 or 13, people who averaged 9, to me, looked like they had the same speed as me. When you do your own solves, your brain is not really in the same state as when you watch other people solve, because when you watch other people solve, you can't see what they're thinking. And when you solve by yourself, you know what you're thinking. So anytime you do pause, you can kind of justify it by, oh, I was looking for something, or I had to pause there. It was impossible to find anything. And I don't think anyone's trying to justify their own pauses, but I just think it naturally happens where your own pauses don't seem as bad as other people's. So when you have a big pause in your solve, it feels like a small pause. Then when you watch someone have a slight hesitation on camera, that looks like a small pause as well. So this is a really important practice tip. If you want to identify your weaknesses, film your solves. On 4x4, when I watch people who average 30, they look just like me, even though I know that's not what I average. And if you go watch my 4x4 solves, like I can't even watch it. The amount of pauses that I have when making the cross in the beginning is just ridiculous. Like it just looks really, really bad. But when I'm actually solving, it does not feel bad at all. And if I never recorded a 4x4 solve in my life, I might not even realize how bad it is. Often people watch a solve critique and end up commenting things like, oh wow, that wasn't very good. I feel like I'm better, but why am I worse? Or people will leave a comment about all of the things that they do well and the fact that they cannot find their own weakness and ask me how they can improve. Well, if you record your own solves, you can probably find your weaknesses. Oh, and if you can't find your own weaknesses, I have a Patreon and one of the rewards is helping you do that. So, just letting you know. Now, if you think you don't have the equipment to film your solves from a decent angle, you really have no excuse. Put your phone in a cup, put it on a shelf or boxes behind you. That's good enough. Setting up the camera, filming it, and watching it back is gonna suck. But how bad is it to stop practicing for like 5 minutes and hopefully you'll be able to improve a lot more in the next few hours afterwards? Or would you rather sit and practice in your comfort zone?